Education is what my heart loves the most and what I live for. José Antonio Plancarte La Bastida. Good morning. My name is Fátima Rodríguez Chapa, and I would like to reflect on empathy in times of COVID-19. The long quarantine and the need to protect us have been led us to radically change our styles of life and to form new meanings that will allow us to face the new normally. Empathy reminds us that we are all human beings and that we share universal experiences and feelings. There is an excellent opportunity in these challenging times from COVID-19 to reinforce this value. Empathy is a moral feeling that allows us to put ourselves in the place of the other and imagine what the situation they are experiencing at this moment. Developing an understanding of what the other feels, knowing how an individual's action can affect other people and why someone might be experiencing feelings at a particular time is not only a valuable skill in childhood but also benefits them in the future adult lives. It is very sad to see our news in the media and social networks where they surprisingly report how some doctors, nurses, or patients diagnosed with COVID-19 have been attacked or discriminated against. These types of negative effects that the pandemic also brings require to be eradicated with better behaviors. It is important to have an attitude of solidarity and empathy. There are some recommendations to be able to sympathize with others. Get informed. It is necessary to be very clear who are the people who are vulnerable conditions such as doctors and nurses, but also cleaning personnel or police who run a high risk of contracting a contagion in the spaces where they work. Know its history. To understand what people who fight against the disease feel every day. Sympathize with the pain of others. With their imagination, a person can put themselves in the position of the sick person, the affected person, or the doctor. Also, staying home is an act of solidarity, and I stay at home because by putting myself in the place of others, I recognize the damage that I can cause them. The pandemic is going to make us stronger in many ways. It is not the end of the world, but a great change is coming. For many, if only by living alone and unpredictable to isolation, these are some of the positive lessons that the crisis will leave us. Value the public health and system it is professionals. The equality of races, nationalities, and genders since the virus attacks everyone equally. Take care of nature. Learn to protect ourselves. The experiment of being able to work and study from home. Value a kiss, a caress, and a hug. An overflowing creativity inventing new ways of relating. Private greetings, online concerts, virtual visits to museums, sitting mass through social networks. Have time to think and reflect. The human being brings out the best of themselves in extreme situations like the one we are experiencing. Get close together, pray together for the end of the pandemic. Children and adolescents set an example to other generations by the ability we have to adapt to recent changes in our environment and education. We also have to be empathic with and help each other in adverse situations. We must put ourselves in the shoes of teachers and understand that for them it has also been a radical change in the way they teach. Understand our parents for not letting us go out and support them in the new family dynamics. Gandhi said that 3/4 of the misunderstandings in the world would end if people put themselves in the shoes of their adversaries and understand their point of view. Empathy does not require long speeches, intricate interpretation, or exact advice. Sometimes a smile or hugs are worth 1,000 words, and the return that understanding that is needed. When we are with empathy, we are putting into practice the commandment that says, "You will love your neighbor as yourself." Let us never forget that the best example of empathy given to us is by Jesus. Thanks for your attention.